everybody, it's Jazz Fuzz. So, I want to do a video. It's been a while I haven't done a video. It's been cold, it's been 22 degrees, 15 degrees out here in VA. Hope everybody in the East Coast is staying warm. Midwest, y'all getting hit hard with all that snow and cold too. I came on here because this week have gone past. There was a gun rally for people who want to protect their Second Amendment, and then I just heard on the radio that pro-life is doing a protest today too. Now don't get me wrong, everybody has a right to speak their mind about different topics and issues, whatever they believe in. However, to me, these two different rallies don't really have a cause or don't really have a good logical point. The reason why I say that is because for the gun rights people, in the Second Amendment, you have the rights to bear arms, which means that the government cannot take your guns at all, because that is your constitutional right, that is your liberty, and no federal government, no local government, nobody cannot take your guns. Point blank, period. Nobody can take it. For some reason, these gun rally people think that the government is going to take their guns away. And I've been reading articles after articles, different sources, and I have not found not one thing that said that the government is going to take these people's guns. I did not see it anywhere. I did not hear it from anywhere. The only thing I've been reading and keep seeing that in Virginia particularly, that they're trying to get assault rifles off the like gun shops and stuff and pawn shops and stuff like that. Because my God, we're not living in a zombie apocalypse where we gotta have assault rifles to shoot zombies. I understand we were fighting Jurassic Park and zombies, then I understand why we have assault rifles and stuff like that, and grenades and all that good juicy stuff. But we're only fighting people who are robbers, fortunately people who are terrorists, and people who just lose their damn mind. That's like the only three people in the world, you should have a gun to protect yourself or your family. I don't get why people want assault rifles. I understand people who are gun collectors and don't even fire a gun. I understand gun collectors like to collect guns but don't want to have any bullets. They're just fascinated looking at the model and the gun and the history of the gun, the making and all that kind of stuff. So you got gun enthusiasts out there who just buy guns without shooting anything, and they just put it in display. Some people have their hobbies collecting coins, cars, stamps. Some people collect guns, you know what I'm saying? So I understand why the collectors might be upset that they can't get that certain rifle. However, the big spectrum of the United States, people are just getting killed by too many guns. And it's getting to a high ridiculous point, to the point it went to schools, churches, and even local official buildings like Virginia Beach. That guy went there, he blasts all those people. You know what I'm saying? It's getting to that level where it's not on a street, it's not an isolation incident, it's a whole mass shooting. It's killing everybody, black, white, Chinese, Asian, Muslim. It's just killing everybody in the whole entire world. You know what I'm saying? And that's why people are such against guns, because guns have really ruined a lot of people's lives. Even the Las Vegas incident, that man went up to that daggone hotel and just blast all those people down there who are just enjoying a concert. Now, somebody who's not really open-minded will say, well, those people should got a gun and protect themselves. They wouldn't know who to shoot, let alone the dude was all the way up in a freaking hotel blazing everybody in the bottom. So I think it's funny that people keep saying get a gun, you get protected, but this is the reason why many people will argue this factor. Because it's like, so what if you have a gun? I'm pretty sure somebody out there in that concert might have a gun, but they couldn't use it. Why? Because they didn't know who was shooting at them. People gotta understand, just because you got a weapon doesn't mean the environment is a weapon, their car is a weapon, and the most powerful weapon in the world is the human mind. The human mind is faster than a bullet. You know what I'm saying? It will think ahead before you put the next magazine in a gun. I'm just saying. People are critique logic and analyze if they want to hurt you or do harm to the community. Some people have been planning for like 10 years and then boom, they just do it. And you had no idea. You had your gun on your holster the whole entire time, but you would never know there would be a terrorist. Do you keep up? You're not working for the government, so you don't know all these terrorist group. You don't know the highest local gangs. You don't know the crazy psycho killers, because the news don't put all of that information out there, and the internet journalists only put some information out there, what's going on in the world today. You know, so gun people will argue with me with that, because they're like, well, you, at least I'm prepared. You can be prepared all you want, but the true reality, life is so unpredictable, because people are moving constantly. Like I say, the most powerful weapon in the world is a human mind. That is the most powerful weapon in the world, you know? So when you trying to verse a gun to a human brain, the human brain is always going to win. Now, that gun rally, to me, I just think it's pointless, because like I said, I've been reading about articles and stuff like that, and I've been reading about it, and I don't see anything out there that say that the government's going to take the guns away. The only reason why I think these people say that the guns are going to be taken away is because they're listening to cuckoo heads on the radio or YouTube. They listen to people who are paranoid, who want to start trouble, who want to start chaos in this world, instead of really giving real factual facts and maybe evidence. You know what I'm saying? Now, some might pull out and have a little evidence, but the government's never going to take people's guns. Why? And it's a political thing, because when the Democrats win, gun sales go up, bullets go up, but when a Republican wins, nobody don't touch a gun. So it's a political kind of move, which tells me that somebody's telling these people lies and are not telling the truth of the real factor of, you know, the gun laws and restrictions, why the Democrats and other politician lawmakers are trying to do this. I'll come back with my part 2.